growing group in the United States. They're the ones who are going to be the workforce of the future, along with African Americans and Asian Americans, as well as white Americans, all making sure that every single one of those young people is trained and equipped for this economy of the future. That's the most important thing we can do to get companies to locate here and hire here.
Mr. President, this is a great opportunity for Latinos to ask you questions directly, and this type of questions have come repeatedly. So just to complete the subject, and you mentioned border security as a thought, Mr. Hugo Sanchez, and I'm sure that's his name, he says, Mr. President, I am a naturalized American citizen and as such an immigrant. What happened to the investigation of the many violations and challenges to the federal government by Sheriff Joe Arpaio in Maricopa, Arizona? Let me just add that this investigation started March 2009. It is a high time to have maybe a resolution on that.
Well, I have to be careful about commenting on individual cases. That's handled typically by the Department of Justice or these other agencies. What I will say is this, that the approach that's been taken to immigration in Arizona, I think has not always been as productive as it's been. As you know, we challenged the Arizona law that was supported by the sheriff because we thought that there was a great danger that naturalized citizens, individuals with Latino surnames potentially could be vulnerable to questioning. The laws could be potentially abused in ways that were not fair to Latino citizens in Arizona. So rather than comment on the individual case, what I would say is this, that we can't have a patchwork of 50 states with 50 different immigration laws. We can't have a situation in which individual counties are trying to enforce their own immigration laws rather than having a national approach. We think it is very important for the federal government to be serious about border security, to go after companies that are taking advantage of undocumented workers, and to provide a pathway for legal status for immigrants. That is a comprehensive approach that needs to be taken. We are going to push hard for it. I have been pushing hard for it, and I'm going to keep pushing hard for it. The most important thing for your viewers and listeners and readers to understand is that in order to change our laws, we've got to get it through the House of Representatives, which is currently controlled by Republicans, and we've got to get 60 votes in the Senate. And right now, we have not gotten that kind of support. Sadly, because only a few years ago, as I said, you had some Republicans who were willing to recognize that we needed to fix our immigration system. George Bush, to his credit, recognized that we needed to fix our immigration system. Ronald Reagan understood that immigration was an important part of the American experience. Right now, you have not that kind of leadership coming from the Republican Party. We want to partner in a bipartisan way to get this problem solved, and I'm going to keep on pushing to get it.